Shalom and welcome. I'm Rabbi Mark Goldfarb of Temple Beth Or, here to talk about the lighting of our Hanukkah menorah, or Hanukkah as it is called. I have our Hanukkah set ready for the first night of Hanukkah. There's a little trick to how you go about lighting the Hanukkah menorah. First, you begin with the Shama's candle, the helper candle. That candle represents the one vial of oil that the Maccabees, according to legend, found, and from which they were able to light 8 nights of Hanukkah. Now the first night, it's really very simple. We have our Shama's candle, and as you are facing the Hanukkah, you put your candles in from right to left, but you light them from left to right. And I'll explain why in a moment. On the first night is no big deal. You got your one candle in, facing the Hanukkah, candles on the right-hand side. Second night of Hanukkah, we put in, obviously, 2. Third night of Hanukkah, obviously 3. See how we put them in, going from right to left. But again, on the first night, it's not such a big deal, because you're only lighting the one candle. But on the second night, and the third night, and the fourth night of Hanukkah, it gets a little bit different. Here's our candle for the second night, candle for the third night, candle for the fourth night, and the way you light it is backwards. We'll pretend like that one burned down. When it's time for additional nights of Hanukkah, you start with the light for that night first. So let's say it's the fourth night of Hanukkah. We will light that candle first, and then we will light the candle for the third night, which would have been the night before, and then we'll light the candle for the second night, and then we'll light the candle for the first night. The reason we do this is when it came time for the tradition to develop about how to light the Hanukkah, we have a couple of different thoughts. One rabbi and his followers, Rabbi Shama, said we should, on the first night of Hanukkah, light 8 candles, and the second night 7, and the third night 6, counting down, like we do at the end of the year. We count down, the ball falling, although Rabbi Shama didn't have a ball falling in Times Square, but we count down, to the end of the year. We count down for a space launch, we count down for the end of a game, and so we should start with 8 and work our way backwards. Rabbi Hillel and his followers says, well, but that's not how we usually do things. Normally, we count up, like our ages or grades in school, or even the years, the counting of the years. We start with 1, and then we go 2, and we go 3. So what happens is, and here's the beauty of Jewish tradition, which tries to find ways to compromise and to bring what seems to be divergent points and divergent ideas together in a more beautiful whole. And so the way we do our Hanukkah is we put them in, according to Hillel, who said start with 1, then go 2, then go 3, but we light them according to Shammai, who said you light counting down. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's the trick about the lighting the Hanukkah menorah. Cantor Ken Jaffe will lead us in the blessings so that you will be able to learn the blessings for Hanukkah. And I wish all of you happy Hanukkah from Temple Beth Or.